Good evening friends, welcome to the traditionella bondedemokraterna or the traditional farmers dictatorship or democratisms, something like that, to be determined still, the name. Some vehicles are without fuel, but a few of the fields are growing, which is good. However, we need to put some diesel in those tractors to get them going. Yes, I mean a coal mine and a power plant. Nuclear, I think, is a bit off the map at the moment. Speaking of off the map, where are we? And where is the closest power connection? It will be there, probably, but that's NATO, unfortunately. Do the friends in the Soviet Union have any electricity for us here? It would not appear so, no. Really, nothing. What's this? Here there is. But there is not electricity. Pardon me. There is no electricity. God damn it. Is there electricity here? Yes. Here there is. Fantastic. 18 megawatts. You can now set these two. Apparently. But if we're going over to Schweiz, damn it, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Actually, no. So we'll have infrastructure and high voltage wires, and then we'll just get going with them, I suppose. I mean, what is a good 13 megawatts, 15, 18? I don't know. Yes, but we don't want that. I'm just going to. There is something going on. I think there is anything I can really do about it. I hope that it's all right. Yes. Power line. Sorry, pardon me. Now, here we go. Now we're doing a power line. Watch out for the town, because you're probably going to want to build something in future, you know. Schweiz is that way. Yes. And now I will maybe eventually get some power too. We don't know yet. For the moment we're only building out to here. That would be a high voltage switch, please. Yes. That's not what I meant to do. But that's fine. High voltage switch. Power transformer. I really don't want it out there, come to think of it, because there's not much that is in need of the electricity out there. So there we go. And we should have a little substation too. Yes. And put that in here, maybe. Sure, why not? There we'll have it. Medium voltage. Yes. That should be that. No, not quite. There is one more thing to do, and that is to ask for some import of... There we go. You're still without power supply. Yes, you know, it always the same. You know, it takes a while for the things to kick in here. Meanwhile, you can... we can do this, build a gas station. Would like it close by for the tractors and everything. I suppose this would make it very dedicated to this farm. Yes, it's dedicated for the farm. Did you just auto purchase? Yes, you did. Not sure I like that. No, but for now, yes, for now. Why isn't this working then? It should have kicked in by now, I would think. Shouldn't it? Yes, it should. But I mean, this is not all right. You know, it helps if you have that bit as well. There we go. Now you have electricity. Get plowing, please. Our future depends on you. How many are we? 6,000 and a bit. Yes, we're going to build this up. Take ourselves by the bootstraps and pull us up, as you say, or however it is. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Yes, and we are a little place caught in between, you know, caught in between the where are we now? The NATO and the Warsaw Pact, you know, with the yes, Soviet Union. And we are but a small, very simple, very basic little republic. That has a republic. It's not quite certain what it actually is, but for now we call it a republic because that's what the people over there in the Soviet Union wants us to call it. And as it stands right now, I mean, they have been very generous so far. I think. Yes, we should honor the Soviet Union a bit by building a Lenin concrete monument. He can stand here and watch out over the lake. Yes, there you go. Yes, you know, you can now bring vehicles to the border and load up on stuff. That's cool, you know. And there are distribution offices, whatever those are. So should we set up a distribution office and something that puts fuel into here from the border way over there, perhaps? Yes, that sounds like it could go wrong in many more ways. Where would the construction, no, what you call it, that thing? Storage. Small distribution office. Medium distribution office. Hey. I mean, it would be preferable if you would be in range of that substation. Yes. And on this side of the road I have built myself some electrical wires. Yes. So it will have to be here. Yeah, we have a distribution office. To be. Yes, you can import for now. Maybe we should tell you we should cancel this. Cancel. Stop that and try and get this set up instead. You were quite expensive. Distribution office. So you ought to do something good. Are you like the forklifts for road vehicles or something? How does it work? Manage office tasks. Vehicles start distribution cargo when storage is less than 30%. Okay. We'll have the border house out here. Yes. What's it called? Sejov. Yes. Sejov. Load. Okay. And here we have not, I suppose if I buy an oil tank, that's what they'll get up to. 1970. What do we have here? Let's, yes, this is lovely. It only does 60. That's perfect because our roads can only support 60 kilometers an hour at the moment. So yes, load up on fuel and unload on fuel. You cannot select. Okay. Okay, we'll see what this does. And any day now, the fields will have grown a bit. 64%. Any day now they will be harvested. Then we have to put them somewhere. Yes. Do. And I think that we'll put them over here in a great large storage. This has changed. This is now much wider. Much wider. The grain storage. Yes. This is very reasonable. That's a safety measure for future use. Yes, and we should have to remove or redo a bit of the old road here because we need to have a road cargo station. Road cargo station. How would you like your road cargo station? Well, I suppose this will do. Yes, you suppose. So we'll do a nice little swoopy road around here and then come back onto there and we'll have, yes, very much good infrastructure here, proper, solid infrastructure. And we'll also we're going to need ourselves a road vehicles depot, right? We'll have it opposite the distribution office. It seems very complicated, this. But it doesn't need workers. Right, a good old covered hull. Yes, like Polish, sure, why not? You don't need that many. You need like one to do this job because you're going from here and you're waiting until you're loaded up on crops and then you head over to here. Yes, unload. 100% of anything. Sure. dum, da, da, dum, dum. Da, dum, dum, da, da, dum, da, da, dum, 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 dum. Right, and here we will have crops, and we will have can we get in maybe a let's see, food and crops related food factory? Definitely going to need one of those. Here would apparently be viable. Yes, and then you could have let's try this. You have food factory, and we'll have a distillery. Distillery. Do you have any footpath access? Yes, you do. You have one that way. Very good. And we'll optimize for that at whatever the cost. You didn't have any other way, no. Same way as the road is not really doing anything. But this will do. No, it will not. Because you need the forklift. God damn it. Damn forklifts. Screw the forklifts. We're using trucks. And road. Because, else I don't suppose it's possible to intersect. No. Yes, I have a mod for it. I didn't know. And forklifts. Because if this we feed into a warehouse directly, which I think would be possible. Yes, and then we have a truck going from the distillery to here. But maybe not one of those. We'll have a look. Have a look in the mod thing. Because here there are storage. As if it would be sorted, this would be a whole lot. It's already selected. Good. Well done. Now, where is it? Huge capacity distribution warehouse. They have optimized the code when you have a big building. Wow, look at this. This is nice. Very good work. But what is this? This is ridiculous. How much food? Is it 200,000 tons or 20,000 tons? It doesn't matter. It's a lot. How much does it cost, please? 138,000. Okay. Don't really have that much income at the moment, like none. I think that's a bit overkill. Large storehouse. No. Warehouse. No, it doesn't have a rail connection. You need a warehouse. No. What is this? Small silly things. What's this? Modified. It's too big. We'll have a stock warehouse. Simple as that. Thank you very much. Warehouse. This is actually a bit helpful now. You can see, where it's possible to, where it will sort of connect. Yes. And in here somewhere, maybe a bus stop or maybe a bus stop in here. Yes. Sort of here. Yes, sort of there. Now we're spending heavily. Are you sure you're ready for this? Not at all. Not at all. There we go. We have workers. And we don't have any resources. But we will get resources. Fine. Construct. Get it all built. 81%. It's a very slow business, this farming. But we need to start somewhere. Yes. Really, you're not going to have a road cargo station thing in one of these? Yes, I think that it would be helpful. Yes, it would. Here. Or. And then we'll have a bit of road going there and there. What happened? It did something. Yes, something new. Exciting times. Electricity they're going to need. But we're not there by any means. The 14th of March is feeding the people, top priority here. Yes. Is it working, the thing? This? As it... I don't know, all related vehicles. You actually have fuel on board and you're coming this way. Fantastic. Very good. Cheers. That was good, you know. But yes, this is going to take forever. It is quite a long way out to here. But we are set up in not a central location, but a somewhat central location. Yes. We start at the heart of everything with this, with the food, with the basics. I suppose the food industry maybe should not have electricity yet because it will increase their likelihood of burning. Don't have a fire station quite yet. Yes, I can try and do a line now. Yes. Improvements very much. What should this be? This is the alkoholtransport. Ja. Alkohollagerföring. Something like that, yes. You go from here, you load, wait, and you go here, unload, wait, and we're going to need a little truck, a very small truck indeed, like this one, maybe. Yes, it will do quite nicely. Line have, okay, save. Fine. Yes, launch. Go. That's not going to do anything for a long time. Neither. No. But so what? Sooner or later, we're going to need it. You weren't supposed to do this because they will burn down, said. Yes, but also sooner or later, and I wonder if there's a big price difference because, we don't need the heaviest, dutiest thing. Already we have a very nice mess of wires here. Perfect. You don't have electricity yet, but yeah, now you have. Very good. So far I've spent this year, how much? 641,000. Yes, what have that gotten us so far? The basis of a food industry, some tractors and some other things. Yes, we see many vehicles. Bit of foreign manpower, yes. What are we buying? Steel. Yes, we've been building gravel. Boards. Power. 79 rubles worth of power. It's to fuel up the tractors. It's quite expensive, isn't it? To fuel up a couple of tractors. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that. Although it's not a large, post. It's not a large item, not something that we need to worry about. In fact, 97%, the first harvesters will soon go out on the fields and do their harvesting thing. Yes. Very nice. Pologevio. Yes, Pologevio. You're going to get to work in the food factory. And I think that we're going to build a store, a small shopping center or something in here. Equipment for the citizens and a large one. It's no, small one. Yes, exactly. Something like this, and we'll have to tear down just a few houses, or maybe not even. We could have it here. Yes, and then eventually you could have not going to plan in one of those, because then workers are going to show up, and when they do, they get hungry. Yes, you don't have any electricity, but you will one day. Oh, the combines are rolling, aren't they? Yes, the first combine harvester is on the road to the field. Yes, it's thrilling times these early days. In a newly awoken republic of the Soviet Union. In the 70s. I wonder what we've been doing for all these years until now. The Soviet Union has been going on for a while, after all. But yes, okay, that will do nicely. And pretty soon I would suppose that a truck is coming out. Very good. Oh, and the fuel truck from the border has made it. With no fuel left, but it doesn't complain. That's good. We're growing. Everything is alright with this field. These are the first crops. $7.2 tons. Are you going? Is you going back to the customs house and you're not heading into the distribution office in between? Blue grain silo in what? In reverse, in mirror, you know. It says blue grain silo. This we have the lovely hum. Or not so lovely. It's a quite terrible hum. In fact, maybe they should invest a little bit in the basics. All this new stuff is nice and all, all the like this enormously complicated thing. Nuclear industry, uranium mine, uranium processing plant, uranium conversion plant, and nuclear fuel fabrication, and then a single reactor nuclear power plant and a twin reactor nuclear power plant and cooling tower. Yes, and also, yes. Meanwhile, I am stuck with wherever I go on the map, we have this hum of an engine. Yes. This bug has been forever. Could you please? Yes. No, I'm not going to be one of those, or I'll try and refrain. Still, though, it's annoying. It's very annoying, and it means that this will be it, dear friends. This is the first grain. We actually have some product. In fact, that's very good. And it is about to be delivered to the food factory, to the food industry. And right about when, in a nice timing move here, somehow, yes, we would get a bus system to get workers here. Yes, to here. Somehow we're going to need a road. We're going to want a road this way, I would think. It makes more sense. Yes, we now have a grain. No, you did not unload. No. Sewage road car. Okay, you were here, and then you decided you needed to refuel, so you're going to refuel. It's the same old, that the hum is still with us. That means that we will no longer be with us. It's like tinnitus, you can't get rid of it, no matter what you do, and it's a heavy burden to bear. Fortunately, this is a lot easier to get rid of than tinnitus, though. We simply need to do this. Thank you so very much for watching, dear friends. The 27th of March of 1970. It is. Yes. grain, workers, food, drink, store, pub. Yes, the basics. Yes, but then we have workers, and then we can... Yes.